Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we got a video. I'm not even going to preface it. It says research shows more than half of women have backup ex-boyfriend or friend, 70% in 2024. Check it out.
Relationship. Should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know. And
Come on, this sounds positively guy,
doesn't it? And I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are
happily married women are doing this?
Have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
And in most cases, it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately.
We're in a relationship. Out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right. So I know you're here to say, though,
yes,
watch out, because this is anything but good.
It is. I agree. You know, mindset matters in relations.
We're in out of town.
Unfortunately.
Now, women be wanting to act like men are insecure, like there's something wrong with them, or they being controlling, when men don't want you having all these male friends, when they don't want you being super friendly with men, when they don't want you to be having all of these different social media accounts everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because it just increases the ease of access for this type of stuff to go on. And women be wanting to talk about, oh, he just being controlling. Why he don't want me to do this? Why he don't want me to do that? Because this is what a lot of y'all will do. And please don't tell me hyenas is not getting wiped up, because this is hyena behavior to the utmost, okay? To the very hilt. This is the very pinnacle of hyena behavior. And what they do is they justify it if they haven't actually had sex with nobody. So they'll say, well, I ain't never cheated. I ain't never this and that. But adultery is one thing. And then there's making all the steps towards adultery. That's actually forbidden too, especially with us as Muslims. We are mandated not to commit the adultery, but we are also mandated to not take the steps towards do not go near to adultery. And we all know what the steps are. Everybody that is within the sound of my voice knows what the steps are. Friendly, super friendly, putting yourself in certain proximities, putting yourself in certain situations with people, putting yourself, you know what I'm saying, this your work husband, this your this one, this your that one, and making sure that you always have these male orbiters. When you are a married woman, in order to be a properly married woman, you can't have male orbiters. You can't have them. All these little so-called male friends, your brothers, old play cousins, or whatever you want to call them, like, you can't have these people in your life. You can't have them. And it ain't got to be a falling out. It ain't got to be bad blood. It ain't got to be nothing. Even if you have to have that conversation with them, if they really your friend and y'all really wasn't smashing and stuff like that, like, you got to be able to tell him, listen, I'm in this relationship is getting serious. You know, I'm getting married. I'm about to get married, or whatever the case may be. And you and I know that we've been friends for the last 3 years, 4 years, blah, 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 and you cool. However, I have to respect my relationship. So you and I are not going to be able to communicate anymore. I know that, you know what I'm saying, we text and sometimes we go out for lunch and whatever. Like, we can't do that anymore. We can't do it anymore. So please don't contact me. Like, don't contact me. Don't text me. Don't call. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna start making a problem in my relationship. But the problem is, so many of y'all don't respect y'all relationships to begin with. Y'all don't respect the relationship that you in to begin with. You don't even respect the man that you with to begin with. So there's no way that you're going to respect the relationship to the degree that you're going to forsake all other ties to other men, regardless of what those ties consist of. You like being on social media because, you know what I'm saying, you in the DMs, whatever, you know what I'm saying, guys sending you messages, liking pictures, hearting them, you know what I'm saying, they hearting pictures and then you hearting it back, you know, and whatever. That's tantamount to kikiing with some dude in their face, skinning and grinning with some dude in their face. This is the electronic equivalent of that. When you out and about, you friendly with guys, you know what I'm saying? You still got dudes in your phone. Oh, he ain't nobody. Right. And y'all don't be thinking, y'all don't be trying to understand why men see all of that as a complete red flag. And like, if you do those things that you've normalized, if he was serious about you or he wanted to be, he's not going to be, because now he's going to question, what are you doing? Just like you would question if he surrounded himself with females all the time. Like, every time you turn around, like, you mighty friendly with all these women. And we know that it is very rare that men and women can be platonic. It's rare. You have to have people of actual integrity that do that actually can say, we don't smash. And not only do we not smash, we don't even make the innuendo. There's not even the energy of it. And no one has ever, not even one time, even made a joke about sleeping with each other, or like, it's just, it really don't go like that. That's actually rare. But men be knowing, because they be smashing their friends. They female friends, they be either wanting to smash them or already smashed them. So they know how men think. So if you have men that orbit you, they feel that one or all of those men that orbit you either want to smash or have already had some sexual contact with you. That is what they think. And 9 times out of 10, they don't be wrong. They don't be wrong, especially considering the way that y'all carry yourself. Because as soon as the conversation come up about why you still have these men, you know what I'm saying, orbiting around, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, y'all justify it, especially if y'all ain't never had sex with that man. Y'all are justify, I ain't cheating on you, and you just insecure. No, it's called preventing a issue before it come up. But it's a even more major red flag that if the conversation come up and as a man he say, you know what I'm saying, like, it's disrespectful to our relationship for you to continue on with your relationships with these male friends and yada yada yada, and you fight him on that, that's a problem. That's a problem. And you're looking at the end of your marriage potentially, like down the line. That's gonna chip, because men don't forget stuff like that. They really don't. They're gonna remember that you fought them about something that should never have been a conversation or a fight to begin with at all. That should have been something that you understood. And see, that's really the difference between hyenas and lionesses. All the lionesses I know understand that. All these little male friends and these little attachments, whatever they may be, it could be benign. It could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be like infrequent or something. And she'll just cut it off. A lioness will just cut it, because it began to be uncomfortable in the first place. Even if nothing's going on, it's like, do I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, this look funny. It look like you moving funny, even if you ain't. So we don't even like the lionesses, don't even like the optics. to be bad. Like it looked like you could be moving funny, even if not. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that. So ain't no such thing as the work husband. If I must work with a colleague and that colleague happens to be male, all of that work getting done in the office, and ain't no after hours keying and after hours, I gotta talk to him. Listen. Well, if it do, my husband can be sitting right there. Listen to the whole conversation. Like, ain't no such thing as hiding. Ain't no such thing as a secret. No such thing as a secret. But y'all keep these little so-called little, these little lifelines y'all be keeping. And really, you are manifesting the end of your relationship with this kind of stuff, which is why the relationships be ending in such high frequency. Because y'all do this type of stuff. Well, what if it don't work? What if it don't work? Hyenas always got one back foot in and one back foot out somewhere. Y'all ain't never 100% in on nothing. And that's the difference between yet another difference between a hyena and a lioness. So we are all in. Ain't no backups. Ain't no backup plans. When we married, listen, he's back. He's playing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay? He all the plans. And if it don't work out, we're going to be devastated because he's all the plans. If it happens to fail, we're going to be devastated. Because we definitely put all the eggs in the basket. We definitely put the eggs in the egg. All the eggs was in there. Every last one of them. I have no spare egg. There are no spare eggs. No spare eggs. All of them was in the basket. Yes, they all got crushed. Yes, I'm crushed with them. I don't know how I'm gonna move on, but I did not have a backup plan at all. That's how you know you really in it to win it, and you in it for the long haul. But all of these relationships with y'all hyenas, every last one of them is transactional. This is why in hyena world, marriages don't mean nothing. Marriages is nothing. It's just a contractual transaction at that point. The other transactions was freelance. This one is contractual. And that's where the security, you know how when you do business, it's better to do business with a contract than on handshaking your word, because somebody might go back on their word. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of folk can't understand the whole, you know what I'm saying, get married without the paper, because it ain't no plan B. It just ain't. And y'all don't know the definition of loyal. Y'all don't know what that means. Y'all always trying to make sure you can monkey branch and you can be all right. Girl, if you would put your whole energy into your marriage, you wouldn't have to think about what happens when he don't want you no more. You mean what happened when he tired of you acting a fool? Girl, jump down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.